Hi, welcome back to Mentally Magnificent. My name is Crystal Turner. I'm a psychiatric nurse practitioner who is going holistic because I know to be whole is to be healed. And today I want to share with you an interesting smoothie recipe that I think can really give you extra bump to your nutritional intake and make you feel amazing. And so I'm using some things that I really loved in this smoothie, some of my favorite things, and we'll go over that. We are first going to start with an introduction to this. It's a berry smoothie that has an interesting ingredient to it, which would be a tea that I would like to add to it. But first, we're going to add our fruits, and then we'll add the tea that will go with this. And so honestly on the last legs of this smoothie. There's my Vitamix. I'm about to get another one, but we're gonna have to use it today. So what we're gonna do, we're doing berry smoothie, and I do usually put some frozen bananas in my berry smoothie because it helps for it to have creaminess. The frozen berries help to make it thicker, and I like my smoothies like that. But you could always omit the bananas if that's not something that you like. And that's the great thing about making smoothies, is always about, altering the taste, which is how I came up with this interesting smoothie. And we're going to taste it on camera and see what I think, even though I kind of already know. And then I'm going to do a cup and a half of berries. So I have mixed berries in here, and I get the organic blend. I really pay attention to organic berries because when you get berries that are not organic and they're sprayed with pesticides, they really absorb in berries. I mean, berries have no type of protective skin over it. And so I really don't like to eat berries that are not organic because I know if I eat those, more than likely I'm getting all the pesticides that are sprayed on them. So I get organic, and I have the mixed berries in here, and then I added extra of my favorite berry, which are raspberries. I really love raspberry. You could put an extra half a cup of whatever it is you like: strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. But I put raspberries, and we're going to put that in. And then I put a little bit of, this is a little bit of lime juice. I really intended to have lemon juice, just for an extra bit of flavor. And then my special ingredient is the tea that I mentioned to you, and this is rose tea. So usually when you're making a smoothie, you're either adding some type of milk. For me, it would have been a plant-based milk, which I'm really getting away from mixing milk with my fruit smoothies. Um, or you could add water. That's what I started replacing the milk in my smoothies was with water. But today I'm using tea, and this is rose tea. So when I make these types of smoothies, I always think about the flavor panel, and I know rose gives a beautiful floral flavor. I also like rose because rose has so many benefits that I've come to find, that it's helpful for helping with our mood, when we're feeling down. It's also a beautiful heart opener and really makes you feel loving. It makes me feel loving when I continue to take this in. And this also has a good source of vitamin C, and other benefits that rose has as well. So I'm going to put rose in. I'm not going to put the entire cup, but maybe half of a cup. And then um, I'm going to stop so I can just show you how to steep the rolls, how to get the rolls, because rolls isn't necessarily something that we normally have just on hand in the refrigerator. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about rolls right now. So the first step is pretty obvious. We're going to warm up some water in a tea kettle. We're going to use my favorite thing, which is a French press, and add our rose herbs to this with some hot boiling water, and voila. Okay, so now that you have that understanding in my poor little Vitamix top, I am going to blend this up, and then we'll come back and we will see what it's given us. All right, so we are about to taste it out. All right, let's see. Hmm, that's interesting. It's really, I want to say it tastes beautiful. That's what I really want to say. It's because you definitely taste the floral from the floral from the rose tea, and then the berries and the extra strawberries, a little bit of lime. It's really nice. It's pleasant. Would there be anything I would change? No. I love this actually, especially as we're coming into spring. The time that I'm recording this video, it's something light and I don't know, floral, just like the anticipation of flowers blooming. It just feels happy to me. And it's sweet enough because of the berries are naturally sweet. Berries are great for people who have like diabetes when they talk about different fruits that diabetics they tend to suggest. Berries is one of them. This is not medical advice to a diabetic, however, but I'm just saying I've always seen this literature that it's recommended. Berries is one of them because they don't have a high sugar index. They are sweet, but they're not. They don't impact blood sugars as much, from my understanding. Um, so it gives enough sweetness. I didn't have to add anything to it. And also, when it comes to berries, let's talk about the things that are in here. Berries have also been known to help with, um, to be a great antioxidant. And that's important because we hear about this thing called free radicals, which are really um, toxins or things that we don't want floating around in our body that cause harm to our cells. And antioxidants help to eliminate that, help to get that out of there so that we're not dealing with having, things in our body that cause more damage to our cells. So it helps to eliminate that. And so berries are really good in that sense as well. The citrus in here is always good. It's good to boost our immune system. Oftentimes, citrusy things help to give you a boost, help me to feel a bit more vibrant. And then we have the rose that's in here. Bananas contain potassium. So for people who need potassium, when I notice that I need potassium is when I work out a lot and then I get those cramps that we call Charlie horses. Oftentimes, bananas, what is missing or what is needed in those moments is potassium, and bananas is a high source of potassium. And so the bananas have a purpose too. And again, they add to the thickness of the smoothie to give it the smoothie texture or consistency. Um, and it's, all the way around something that can be helpful. As I mentioned to you, when it comes to rose has been thought, by many to helping with mood and low mood and helping to boost your mood, to have more joy. And also, as I mentioned, to be a heart opener, being more open to connection, more open to expression, being more open to receiving. I've really enjoyed rose in that way. So it's probably one of my top favorite herbs that I love, or plants, because I love rose in all capacities. Many of the clothes that I wear ironically end up having a floral pattern to them because I just love rose. I think I've been drawn to rose. And it's just in the past several years that I started drinking the tea, recognizing that I could even make a tea in the first place. So I would encourage you to try this, and leave me a comment in the comment section. Um, if you think you will try this smoothie, put a heart in the comments. And I will see you in the next video. Toodles.